Hello, my name is Tony Cook, and I'm from Cheltenham in England. And at the time I had this dream, my wife and I were pastoring a bridge church here in Cheltenham in England, and currently we are directors of Streams Training Centre, England. My dream is entitled, I'm in charge here. Now, I usually can't remember my dreams, or recall them anyway, and I know that's embarrassing, especially with the job I do, but this one I really did remember. Hopefully you will have already read the dream in Dream Stories, but if not, please do so, as it's a real corker of a dream for a leader of a church to get. Because of the nature of the dream, it had a huge impact on me. I woke up and I knew that I was in big trouble, because I was already familiar with dream interpretation, and I quickly worked out that this was a seriously scary dream which had been given to me by God to warn me of what was to come for the church that we pastored. Now, it was such an impact, this dream, that I consulted, obviously, my wife. We discussed it, we went through it, we interpreted it. But I also took it to other people in our church who were trained dream interpreters. I took it to other people I knew, amongst Streams people, and everybody agreed and confirmed with the interpretation that we had. But the one thing that really puzzled me was that there appeared to be absolutely no hope whatsoever within the dream. And one of the things that our mentor, John Paul Jackson, had taught us over the years was to always look for the hope in the dream. If it's a dream from God, there is always some hope in there, because Jesus has our hope. That's the deal. So I consulted others as far as I could, and I could not detect any hope within the dream. Now, I also knew that the python in the dream was out to squeeze the life out of us as a church, as a prophetic church. And I knew that it was also associated with Leviathan, the spirit of Leviathan, which is found in Job, amongst other places in the Word. And so I studied the Leviathan spirit. I dug deep. I consulted other people who I trusted and respected about the Leviathan spirit, and we taught in the church to combat what was going on. However, the dream had made it pretty clear that it was going to be a very difficult time. So eventually I ran the dream past John Paul Jackson, who I knew, and he confirmed that the interpretation was good, but he also prophesied to me about the church, and that was where the hope was in, that the church would survive and would go on. So it did have a huge effect on me. It had a huge effect on the church, and of course it was really accurate. So we did go through those choppy waters. It was a very difficult time pastorally. There was a group of people within there who were basically humanistic and not spirit-driven. They were soul-driven. And we had to try and pastor our way through this mess, basically. And it was extremely difficult. But once the dream had been interpreted and the hope, the prophetic word about hope had been received, we continued with the vision that we had, which was for a prophetic and revelatory gifted church that was involved in dream interpretation, etc. And yes, those people left, as John Paul had prophesied, and it was a difficult time. But the dream prepared us, warned us what was to come, and eventually, after searching out and delving after that mystery of where is the hope, we had not only hope, but we had a vision to go forward. Thank you.